Developing news tonight, controversial prophet Shepherd Bushiri's daughters and mother-in-law have reportedly been stopped from leaving Malawi for Kenya. Bushiri and his wife fled South Africa to Malawi after being granted bail last year. They're facing charges of theft, money laundering and fraud in connection with an alleged 100 million rand investment scheme. ETV News and sport reporter Pule Lichwiti has the latest on this developing story. So Pule, you have been speaking to the Bushiri family lawyers. What are they saying about this foiled great escape?
Well, a very good evening. And what we know, Tembegile, is that the lawyers have confirmed about this attempted escape to Kenya. And they were actually stopped by the authorities at the Malawian international airport as the family was on their way out. We are told that their daughters were seeking medical attention, hence why the attempt to leave for Kenya. But these are the very same daughters that actually left the country in South Africa before the Bushiris fled and escaped the country, contravening some of the court conditions that prohibits them from leaving. And the lawyers have actually confirmed that they've also had an injunction and a court review to have the Bushiris from not being re-arrested. We are aware that actually 30 policemen from Malawi pounded their apartments yesterday in an attempt to try and have the couple arrested.
And by the couple, of course, you're referring to Shepherd Bushiri, the prophet, and his wife Mary. How much is known about their whereabouts now?
Definitely. What we've also now tried to do is to track their movements as well from where we are. We are currently being told that they are at the Malawian hospital. That's where we are told they are. In fact, yesterday we were also being alerted that when police were actually looking for them, they did not find them. So now the question now actually remains, why were the police looking for them? Because we're being told that they were actually on a mission to try and have them rearrested. Now, this application that I have with me here, Tembegile, actually says, or rather is an order granting permission for judicial review and injunction. What this does, that it gives permission to apply for the review, challenging the decision of the defendants, of course, which is the state, of arresting or rearresting the claimants, and is hereby granted. We see that the High Court in Malawi actually granted this application, therefore not allowing the authorities to have them, or to have the Bushiris rearrested.
And do we know if there's going to be any further court action, Pule? Because the issue with the Bushiri story is that there have been so many angles, all of them that have landed either before a judge in South Africa or a judge in Malawi.
Well, look, quite frankly speaking, Temegida, what we're waiting for is the big day. D-Day, which is, of course, on the 8th of March for that extradition trial and hearing. That will actually determine whether now the Bushiris are brought back to South Africa to face the full might of the law, or if they will be staying back in Malawi. However, we've been in communication as we speak right now with the Department of, the Judiciary Department in Malawi, of course, which is the Malawian Ministry. And they're not commenting on this matter, and they referred us to the courts. And the courts have actually said to us that they will get back to us with, a statement and comment as to why they were actually on a mission to try and have the couple arrested. But clearly seems as though there are serious contraventions that have not only happened here in South Africa, but that are happening in Malawi. They have actually also assured, the South African authorities and, of course, the media, saying that they will do anything in their power to actually make sure that the Bushiris do not escape, contravening the Longo Magistrate Court conditions. But what we do know here as well is that the Bushiri's legal team have made it quite clear, Temekile, that they will flex their legal muscle to ensure that they protect their clients, being the Bushiri couple, but furthermore to delay any proceedings from taking place which will actually have the Bushiris convicted.
All right, Pule Lichwiti-Jones, let's leave it there, giving us the latest on the movements of the Bushiris. We're hearing news tonight that Shepherd Bushiri's daughters and his mother-in-law were prevented from skipping the country, this time from Malawi into Kenya. We'll keep you right across the latest developments on that story. Stay with ENCA.